Cobá, which is the tallest pyramid. No, is it a pyramid? Temple?
I think the actual pyramid's got a different name than Cobá. Cobá is the site of the town, and the temple is named something else.
Okay, but we are at Cobá, and it's the tallest pyramid in the Yucatan.
It has the tallest one,
Or
yeah.
it has the tallest
It's got a bunch of them.
structural thing that resembles a pyramid. And it's a lot bigger than Chichen Itza, isn't it? I don't know. Our experience here has always been way better than Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza just feels very like tourist and commercialized.
It's beautiful though.
It's beautiful. It's great. We recommend doing it. But since we've already done it, we're choosing Cobá over Chichen Itza, and we're really excited. And of course, we've got my mom and her husband, and we have a really fun announcement and little photo shoot that we're going to do later today. So we're going to take you with us.
You both look so pretty and cute.
No, Chino, the guy I take me, he look very.
Deidre Kenzie here, and you might be a little confused of, oh my goodness, she's in Mexico, she's showing us Mexico content, like that has nothing to do with thrifting. Well, I am the wandering thrifter, and before I ever was super focused on thrifting, I was a traveler, and I did all sorts of travels with my husband. We went to South and Central America for many months. It's just always been a passion of mine, and that is part of what reselling and thrifting is a part of, is saving money in my daily life and making a little money and creating freedom to allow me to have these experiences. Now, I am not saying that reselling funded this trip in any way, but it did make it easier because we didn't have to navigate 2 different jobs to allow us to leave. I was just able to put my store on hold, and once I got back, I got to restart everything up. We love the Yucatan of Mexico, and we were here about 7 years ago and had a blast with our daughter when she was still a baby, and so we knew we needed to come back. What's different this trip is we have my mom and her husband along for the ride, and this is our first time traveling with a family, and it was really fun to share some of these places that we had already been to with them, including Cobá. I mentioned a few times, but I'm really going to emphasize because I'm super excited. We have some big news we are sharing, so if you don't follow me on social media, this will be news to you. But in the middle of Cobá, we took some pictures with a goal of having an announcement. So I'm excited to take you along, but let's get back into Mexico. So it's only, you can only climb it till 3:30. And you can only stay at the top for 15 minutes. La Piramida Nohoch Mul. All right. One of the great things about this is you can rent bikes for 80 pesos. We're all picking out our bikes. He looks good with the hat. So with the bikes, you have to try different ones because you cannot adjust the seat. So there's just a bunch, and there's so many people, but it's totally worth it.
No, it's a little uphill. She needs some momentum. She had to get stopped.
All right, we got the whole family on bikes. Ah. So there's a decent chance of rain today, like 30 to 50%, and we're really hoping the weather stays just like this, overcast, cool, and cozy. But I just felt a raindrop, but we're not gonna say it too loud. All right, we gotta get to the right, honey. First stop. This is our first spot. Oh, this is where they played the games, Lunaya.
Yes,
The ball was made from the sap of rubber trees. Sap was processed, mixed with plant juices to make it bouncy and durable. The finished ball was solid rubber, not hollow. Around 3 to 9 pounds. Because the ball was so heavy and hard, players wore protective gear. In hitting it, usually with the hips, elbows, or knees, depending on the rules, could be pretty intense.
So shouldering, like that.
get her. Get her through the hoop.
You hear that?
Yeah, of course I heard
In some cases,
it.
human sacrifice was involved.
I told you.
So you can see there's a bunch of areas that have yet been uncovered, which is pretty cool. So we have to park over to the left. Martin had a pink bike, and at our first stop, it went missing. You found Martin's bike? We're about to get to the main.
No honks.
That's the one.
I don't know if I said it right. Probably not.
Where we get to. I think this is the main one.
Yeah.
This is the most bikes.
Tallest pyramid in the Yucatan.
So we're gonna go walk up. There's also an option to have a bike taxi where you pay for a driver, but this means you're on a time constraint, so you don't really have as much freedom. Holy smokes, you guys, it's of course different. Everything's different, but already I'm seeing that there's a line now. Before, everyone was just a free-for-all. Now this time they put you in line to wait to climb up.
15-minute limit.
Yeah, then there's a 15-minute limit at the top, and it's only open until 3, so we're gonna go hop in line. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, well, there's railings and support now. Holy smokes, those were not there before. All of that was not there last time we were here.
The wooden steps too of it.
You're looking at 120 very steep steps. We're at the line now. So those people are gonna go, and then we'll go. Look at Naya is loving waiting in line. She's being so great, so wonderful.
This is horrible.
We are getting closer. Group will go, and then
Almost.
we go. Oh, it's so close to our turn. All right, here we go. Okay, we have to go kind of fast because there's lots of people behind us. You're doing a great job. All right, once we got to the top, we decided that we were going to use this epic view to make a big announcement.
Good job, Anaya.
Killed it. Oh, killed it. Come this way.
Proud of you, sweetie.
We made it! We made it to the top! Okay, we ended up changing our mind and the big announcement didn't happen at the top, although we did take some pictures, but I'll show you the announcement now. Pregnant. If you don't follow me on social media, this might be news to you, but it's the reason why my last videos have been a little different and will be kind of different moving forward. Okay, we finished, went to the top, we got our pictures, and yeah, now we're just gonna kind of cruise around and read some of the signs and enjoy this rest of this area. There are so many cool things like this that don't have a lot of information on little pictures in the front, so maybe a guide would be a good idea. My legs are like exhausted from that, I'm not gonna lie. We really hustled up. I'm very impressed with Anaya, but my legs are wobbly. The line is like all the way to the back, and like more and more people are showing up, so I'm grateful that when we showed up, it was like halfway through. After our legs are super jello, we get to hop back on our bikes. Martin lost his bike, but I put mine between these two trees, so I have it still. Nico found his, and then I got hers. Every time Martin lost his bike, he just took the bike that he assumed was the person who was taking his. We have to go left, kiddo. Ah! Oh gosh. Whoa. Martin said he's going through the trees. Woo! I guess I should pay attention. Watch out. The bike taxis would zoom past you, and that was so impressive because they're going 3 people, not just 1. Hey, cutie.
Heading up the ancient city pathways.
Paintings compound. See, prohibited to pass with the bikes. Bunch of painting up there, and everything is like covered with stucco. It says that the paintings depicted like agricultural things and like probably to like in hopes of, I would imagine, like the gods giving them good graces with their agriculture.
These poles were used for the supporting structures, but now in these days, they're used looking. Not pondering.
Looking wise.
No.
I said last bit, y'all. And it's downhill the rest of the way.
Pretty orchid. Man, from all these things, it kind of sounds like to me like they don't really know a whole lot.
Same. I feel that too.
You know, like they're like, oh, we uncovered it at this time. We think it's from this time, but it's like they don't really know
Much about their daily lives.
Yeah.
Good one, Martin. Was that it? Is there?
There's
And
another
then this?
something over here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 15%'s been uncovered in the whole town.
You think if you took a rock from here, you just have bad luck?
Absolutely. And maybe get arrested.
Whoa. Watch out for these red ants. These guys do not look inviting.
Have ourselves some fire ants.
Looks like it.
Oh my bag.
Watch it. Like seriously, babe.
Yeah, I know.
They're at your feet. I know, that's what I was saying. It's like the perfect weather.
Yeah, it's nice. Music's in the background. Yep, these rocks aren't the best. Bring your own airplane pillow. Bring your own seat butt cushion for Cobá. Inside tip. Insider tip, yep. It's so perfect. The climate and the smells of these leaves or whatever it is. It smells so good. That was smooth, fam. Hey, that was suave, fam. Que suave, fam. Gracias por tenernos. What a beautiful lady. Mama de dos. Casi.
Recap of Cobá and what you thought.
Too much pressure.
I love pressure. Pressure is my middle name. I had a blast. We rented bikes. We rode bikes. No helmets. No helmets.
Okay,
needed.
so what was the
We
highlight?
lost bikes.
The bike ride.
The bike ride and the smells of the jungle.
Okay, what was the highlight, Mom?
Bike ride.
Bike ride? I guess we can do Mom and Martin at the same time.
Martin.
Right in my pink bisoletta.
Riding your pink music like that until somebody stole
Trying to
it.
steal it back. Trying to
They
stash.
stole it back and they stole it back
Trying to
again.
stash it.
But the bike ride, yeah, that was the best.
Okay, so expectations versus reality.
I had no expectations, so the reality was better.
Reality was exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, you climbed the top.
Anything else, Nico?
The food outside the Cocodrilo are really good, and bike riding's fun. Climbing the top is good, but they cut our time short at probably around 5 minutes at the top, which is not the best, but everybody got to see it, so it's cool. Yeah, you should probably pay for the guide tour, help support local, and get somebody to push you around like a princess or a prince. It's probably worth it, but I like riding a bike myself. There we go. What is this?
Yum yum.
Is it? Do you taste the banana?
Pollo, Nico.
Pollo capra.
No, pollo chaya es para
Oh.
allá. I
Yes,
made
please.
That's what I'm talking
Gracias.
about.
A capra. Gracias, friend.
All right, this is great.
Looks amazing.
It's a little
Look at the
Americano.
design she put in there for
Oh, let's see the
me.
pinky.
It's the streets of Cobá. It's the jungle on either side. Mmm.
All right, back in the future, and I'm kind of laughing watching this footage because nobody thought to take the camera and ask me what I thought of Cobá and versus the first time to this time. There is just something so magical driving through this ancient city, riding the bikes, and like the weather was absolutely perfect for us. It was a little overcast, so it wasn't too hot, and you just look from left to right and there's old ruins everywhere that have yet been uncovered, and it almost feels like you are one of those explorers, you know, still kind of traversing and finding new things. Though some things had changed in Cobá, like the staircase, having to wait in line and only getting 5 minutes at the top, it was definitely a highlight of our whole Mexico trip. And yes, I am pregnant. I can't believe my daughter is 8 years old, and after 8 years we decided that I wanted to start over, and I'm so excited for that journey. It does mean my content is gonna shift, and I really had to reevaluate where things are gonna go. One of which is gonna be a big focus on the shed and turning it into my office, where I have so much stuff in there. It is my new shed shop, so I'm gonna be selling and listing things on there. I'm gonna be having whatnot shows, and I'm gonna take you guys along the ride. The other aspect with this new addition is we will be having content around thrifting things for like maternity clothes, thrifting things for baby. I also have a lot more footage of Mexico that I'm just gonna be dropping periodically as bonus content. So don't worry, even though this video is a little out of the norm, I still will be focusing on thrifting, reselling, and living that thrifty life of being frugal, prioritizing freedom, and prioritizing family. So yes, we will have some big thrifting videos in the future. Just at this exact moment, I'm in that purging state of getting rid of and going through my shed and getting out, because I have this dream of reaching zero, you guys. Getting to the point where I have no more money pile, death pile, whatever you want to call it. That is the ultimate goal, is getting to point zero. It will be hard. Thank you so much for tagging along. Thank you for coming along this journey with me, and I'm so excited to be sharing all of this with you. And if you so enjoyed, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video or maybe even subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and I am just so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.